So we kind of covered the bit with a gazebo to make it sturdy. Oh yeah, to add extra, if you can tie it to something good. So if you do have a hurricane, at least it'll fucking just flap around in the air and shit like a kite and won't actually end up in your neighbor's house. So yeah, do that. So we've told you about the E34 we're gonna do. We told you about the E65 we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna tell you quickly about the E36 convertible that we're gonna do. By the way, on this show we do other cars, like for example the Celicas. But one thing to get straight, guys, we're not into this new plastic pieces of shit that you pay £500 of your hard-earned money for, and then you fucking bits fly off it, or it says some error code. You go to your local mechanic, your friend is, oh no, I don't have the software to plug it in. I'll probably have to shag it up the wind, you know, exhaust pipe to fix it.
Tá bom aí, Edu? Comedor de carro. Aí, mano, olha aí, ó. Gozou? Filho da mãe.
And you're like, oh no, I have to go down the Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, by the way, Mercedes-Benz, the worst fucking cars there is for new cars. Back in the 90s, their cars used to be bulletproof. They used to go out, their standard used to be 1 million kilometers, which is about 600,000 miles was standard. Now their engines last about 150,000 miles, so we're not interested in that shit. So when you go down to Mercedes garage, when you brand new Mercedes, you get there, put your keys down, turn around, fucking bend down like this, get your fucking asshole right out.
Bottom.
And then they just come out and fuck you like this. With no Vaseline at all. No Vaseline.
Here's a little song I wrote.
Because that's Mercedes-Benz for you, so we're not interested in that shit, so we're keeping our stuff. That's probably the newest car we're gonna do, 2005. And the only cars that we keep for ourselves are BMWs. And only BMWs E body, basically. After that, they went to E, F, which stands for fucking shit. And then it went to G, which stands for gay. So we're not interested in those, only E. That's why our slogan is addicted to E. You know that BMW never ever produced a van.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to
And
sing
if
it.
you
No,
don't have a
no,
tipper, don't worry, because you have a Beamer.
Be happy.
And there is a bloody good reason for that. Why the hell do you need a van if you can have a E36 Beamer, for example? You know, stylish, comfortable, well, fast. Not this one, not very fast, will be fast. But and the van, see, got more shit here. So all you do is just put more shit in your E36 Beamer like this. Take it all down the tip. Save money and earn respect.
In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy.
First, when you get one of these, we paid under £1,000 for this, so don't pay over. It's 1.8, about 100,000 miles. Pretty good condition. I mean, as soon as I got it, I spent probably about 200 quid on it, getting it back on the road, probably changing one of the tires. So not a big investment. The first thing you want to do is probably, if you get one for under £1,000, its roof is going to be absolutely terrible, because obviously soft tops get messed up pretty quickly. So first thing we did was to replace the soft top. If you want to do it at the garage, it would cost you about 300 quid to replace the soft top. We did it in about 3 hours with a screwdriver and a few other bits. Don't need any specialized tools or anything. looks, you know, spot on with a roof like this. So again, we're gonna show you how to do little bits like this to make the car look and value much higher. You know, we're gonna show you how to do the whole interior. We're actually gonna respray the seats. So we're gonna show you how to rub down and respray the seats. So we're gonna do these bits red, that in black. So bits like this. This keeps flapping off. So when you kind of going about 50 miles an hour, it just fucking opens up like an air brake. But it's cool. Everyone thinks you got an M3 with an air brake, so they're like, yeah, what up, G? But it's not cool because it can fucking rip off and fly off and smash the shit out of someone's car. So you want to get that fixed. So we're gonna show you how to cheaply fix that. Because the thing is, again, if you go to BMW with anything like this, same kind of story. Put your keys down, ass wide open, and fucking straight down to getting raped. You know, so that's what you're gonna get. Not with us, boys. We're gonna save you from getting raped. So, and girls, you know. Then we're gonna be showing you how to clean the engine bay, make it all nice and shiny. You know, if you're buying a car, you wanna resell it. If you pop the hood up and it's all nice and shiny in there, you know, for example, let's give you an example. This one we haven't done because we're gonna do an engine swap to 2.8, and we actually have an onboard mechanic, mobile mechanic with us, who can do an engine swap right in your back garden, like he's done with that one. He's done a full engine swap on that E65 right here. So
don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
So what we're gonna be teaching you, boys and girls, if you were to buy this car and if you turned up and had a look, you'll be like, fuck, this has seen more shit than one of those public toilets in the Ukraine.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came in.
By the way, if you ever been to Ukraine, fucking you go into public toilet, before you walk in, you up to shit. I mean, you couldn't walk around in pimp shoes like this in Ukraine, because I mean, as soon as you walk in, the shit will be up to here. Then when as you go forwards to take a shit, it will be up to here.
Took your bed, don't worry, be happy.
And then when you actually, you know, sit down or whatever, you'll be sitting and shit. So basically, similar situation here, man. Similar. All covered in fucking oil. If you were to sell this car, they'll be like, oh fuck, probably head gaskets going, fucking oil everywhere, you know, all rusty. I wouldn't pay more than 500 quid for that. But if you invested a tenner into some decent wire brushes, some degreaser, stuff like that, spend about 3 hours on it, this would look pretty much brand new. I mean, here, this is a 200,000 mile car. And, you know, if you open that up.
Wap-ba-dum, ba-da-dum, wa-da-dum, ba-da-dum, wap-ba-bum.
The covers on because it's still, I mean, it looks a bit better. You know, still needs a good clean, but we're still due to put everything back together. Because after having engine replaced, then we had to replace all the injectors, etc., etc. A lot of investment, but if you want to keep the car and you love the car, and your car is not just from getting from A to B, or from your fucking house just to pick up your kid, and then you hate driving and moan about it. You know, your husband buys your car so that you can not walk everywhere, basically, and then you fucking moan about, oh, the school runs shit, there's so much traffic. Well, if you don't like it, fucking park it, or let your husband sell that fucking piece of shit and invest into a decent engine, into his, I don't know, M3 or something, whatever he likes. Fucking work your ass. You know, pick up the kids, come back and stop moaning. Anyway, if you do love your cars, and your cars are extension of yourself, not an extension of your dick, I don't believe in that, you know. Everyone will think that and they'll say, oh, that guy, he's probably got a really small dick. I mean, you know, BMW stands for black man's willy, and end of the day. And they say, oh yeah, he's got, you know, but if you go and ask my wife, she'll say I've got a decent dick, actually. So, anyways, if you don't need a car for extension of your dick, is invest money into it, mate, because you're only going to keep it, you're going to enjoy it. These cars are going to get rarer and rarer, and people actually going to stop looking at these plastic pieces of shit, and they'll say, yeah, respect, because they know you've put your fucking heart and soul in it. And that's what we're going to be teaching you to do, guys.
But the first thing you need to do is wash that ride like you wash your bride on a wedding night. Or at least I hope, as Dirty Fanny ain't dope.
Alright, lads and lasses, G's and hustlers, babes and chicks or whatever. Before the start of any project, you need to wash your project. I mean, birds shat on it, cats fucking walked on it, probably pigeons shagged on it. So you need to wash the thing, especially the wheels. I mean, look at all that shit. Yeah, and before you start washing, don't forget to close your windows. Because, you know, you can fill your car halfway up with water, and then just fucking always good for is go snorkeling in it. You know, go snorkeling in it once, fucking chuck it away. What a waste of a nice car, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, you need to be, before, so, loads of people don't know it, yeah? But before actually washing down the car with a sponge, you need to really, really nicely wash it with a pressure washer, because all the stones and sand and shit are on your paintwork, and all you'll be doing is just fucking rubbing all that sand into it and scratching your car. That's why loads of cars have swirl marks on it, because people don't even fucking know how to wash their car. I mean, what kind of a stupid motherfucker must it be not to know how to wash your car? Anyway, come here. All this shit, yeah? Some stupid pricks spend hours going, oh, it's not washing off, oh. What you do, come here, is do it this way. See, this way washes off, this way does, but really badly. So, you know, little tips like this. Little tips like this. Keep watching our channel. This is like the tip of the iceberg. This is like less than fucking Titanic saw when it sunk to the bottom. But we ain't going to the bottom, we're going into space, baby. Hey dudes, right, 40 minutes work, and look, I mean, unless you look closely, it looks good as new pretty much. I mean, obviously there's a bit of, not swam, what are they called, shampoo bits and pieces, but we're not against detailing in this program. We like detailing, but I really don't understand why people go and spend hundreds of quid on all these fucking little shampoos that look like they're meant for some girl's vagina or some shit. Fucking, they're purple, smell of a lemon, or blueberry and all that shit. I mean, what? Are you gonna walk by and say, oh yeah, this car looks nice, let me fucking sniff it.
And true love until he met Chase.
I find this part of him the most sexy just because of the subtle lines and curves. I'll give him a kiss here and just kind of caress him down the side.
Kind of shocked. It was kind of weird because it was just hard to understand and make fun of you.
Nathaniel's so attached to Chase, he rarely is out of his sight for more.
Oh yeah, oh, and then you have I don't know what, they have a little jizz on it, fucking, because it smells so nice. I mean, if I come up to my car, yeah, and saw some cunt fucking smell it and going, oh, I would fucking pick him up, yeah, fucking, you know, smack him against the wheel or some shit. I mean, what the fuck, smelling your car? I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like same as smelling a girl's ass or something. It's fucking weird things. Anyways, cut to the chase. Enough of that. From Poundland, buy some of this shit, spray wax, £1. From a detailing shop, you probably pay about 20 quid for this shit. Any detailing product, end of the day, is wax. Wax is wax, and that wax is gonna get fucking washed off. So you just, you know, spray it on a bit. No, let it set. Couple of seconds. Get a nice gay pink. Because, you know, you boys fucking with your hairstyles and stuff outside, fucking rubbing your car up, you might as well fucking have a pink thing to do it with, innit? So then you just wipe it. Look, £1. Yeah, it doesn't smell of blueberries. Probably, yeah, I don't want to jizz right now. but it does the job. Look, much darker now. So we're just gonna carry on doing that. But the main point of starting a project with a wash, you can see all the flaws now. Flaw number one, all these T-cut bits, you know, gone matty. That's why we're gonna repolish the car and show you guys how to do it nice and cheaply. Now badge is obviously, this car's been standing for a year, hasn't been washed or anything because the engine was kaput, so badge will be changed. We'll show you how to do that for loads of different BMW models. This we're gonna respray black, I think it's gonna look better. And then all the other, you know, bits, and obviously the wheels. The first thing we're gonna do in the episode 2 is show you how to do the wheels on this bad boy. So check us out later. Hey dudes, nearly finished. So see, £1 per can can probably do your car about 4 times with a can. And check this out, welcome in. I mean, that is not bad for a 15-year-old car that's been standing for 6 months. That's without polishing or anything. So literally this and
I don't know what you heard about me. Put a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking Bmw. I don't know what you heard about me. Put a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking Bmw. Now shorty, she in the club, she dancing for dollars. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG, Burberry, Dolce and Gabbana. She feed them fools fantasies, they pay her cause they want her. I spit a little G, man, and my gang got her. An hour later, had her ass up in the Ramada. Them trick niggas in the ear saying they think about her. I got the bitch by the bar trying to get a drink about her. She like my style, she like my smile, she like the way I talk. She from the country, then she like me.
Right guys, this is the fruits of our labor today. So we washed it down, polished it. Well, not polished, we haven't even polished it, that's the main thing. All that we used today, and this is the main thing about our little program here. We're not going to be making you spend loads of money. We bought this for £1. A bit of wheel shine, a bit of leather cleaner for a couple of quid. And without even polishing, the car's been standing for 6 months, having its engine replaced. The bird's been shitting on it, crab's been falling on it. You know, and after a couple of hours, it looks not bad. If you have a look inside, you won't be able to tell if the car's 15 years old. Really, I don't think. There's loads more things to do, obviously. It's not perfect. Like all these little bits need to be repainted, perhaps in the next episode. But next thing we're doing to this car is getting the wheels done. Actually, before that, we'll show you how to replace the badges. I'm sure most of you know how to do it, but you know, we'll meet at least probably about 10 dicks a day who don't even know how their BMW badge is fitted on their BMW. If this is you, my friend, you do not deserve to drive a BMW. Go and fucking buy yourself Vauxhall Corsa and stop watching this channel. But for all you dudes who do know, you know, we're gonna run through it anyways. And yeah, we're just gonna carry on and show you how to do little bits and pieces before we move on to other rides. So see you next time.
And in the end of a hot day, we had to say the grandma is looking aight, but her shoes are kinda shite. So stay tuned and keep it real while we polish off the next reel. Oh yeah, and the wheel.